call?
We need positivity.
If I give you a point and a slope, then generally you would say y minus whatever the y value is equals m times x minus whatever the x value is. All right, so then we would go ahead and plug in what our values were. So we have a -4, we have 2, we have a -3. So you're right, that's y plus 4 equals 2 times x plus 3. All right, so we have y plus 4 equals 2x plus 6. And so y equals plus 2. Okay, now, look. You understand that half of your equation is already written, right? We already know that my equation is going to be y equals 2x, okay? Because I know what the slope is. But I don't know what the y-intercept is, okay? This is what we're looking for right here. So if I just decide that I'm going to plug everything into this that I know. So I have a y value. I have a slope. I have an x. And I'm looking for a b. So -4 equals -6 plus b. When I add that 6 to both sides, b is going to equal 2. So then I will replace this b with 2. And that's it. Okay? So, I want you to do this next one. -1,5, slope is -4. I want you to say, I already have half of the equation written. You're going to write that off to the side. And then you're going to plug everything into slope-intercept form and solve for b. Right, so again, we plug it into, I'm just going to put it over here so we have it in the video and the work. Y equals mx plus b. We plug our y in. We plug our m in. We plug our x in. And we're solving for b. So we have -2 equals -4 plus b. By the way, you can multiply all of this out or start to quickly realize that these 3's cancel. And so you add the 4 to both sides. B is going to equal 2. So y equals -4 over 3x plus 2. Okay? All right, so far, you should be able to write the equation of a line in slope-intercept form from a graph. If I give you a slope and a y-intercept, a point and a slope, you can use point slope or slope-intercept form. And now we're going to do 2 points. All right? But before we do 2 points, we have to find the slope of these 2 points. So, let's remember how we do slope. Slope is the change in the y values over the change in the x values. So if I want to find the slope of these 2 points, remember, we drew the fraction line and we put 2 subtraction signs here. Okay? And then we subtracted our y values and subtracted our x values. We did it this way so we would realize that when we had double negatives, we had 2 plus 5, which is 7, over -1, which gave me a slope of -7. So when you have 2 points, you do this for me on the board. When you write, when you have 2 points, number 1, find the slope. You have to first find the slope. Okay? So we found the slope for this. The slope is -7. Now pick one of the points. Which point should we use? The first or the second? The second. I like the second too because it has a 0 in there. So find this. You can pick which one you want to do. Slope intercept or point slope, or write the equation of the line that has a slope of -7 and goes through the point 0, -5. This is just like what we've been doing. No. No. All right, so fraction lines, subtraction signs, fill in your y's, fill in your x's. What?
Why would it be a positive if it's a negative?
Because look, this negative and this negative
Yeah.
makes it a positive.
Oh, so the subtraction sign is positive.
And then 0 minus 4 is -4.
Alright.
So 8 over -4 gives me -2.
Alright.
So we have our slope. All right, so number 2, you pick point slope
0
or slope intercept.
point slope.
Again, I'm going to do slope intercept because I'm trying to teach you a new way that you are going to have to know how to do. And I'm going to pick the point 0, 3 with my slope of -2. So 3 equals -2 times 0 plus b. -2 times 0 is 0. 0 plus b is b, so b is 3. So here we have y equals my slope and my y-intercept.
How do you
Can you go back and do the other one?
Either one you want. I picked the 0, 3 because, absolutely, either one you pick should give you the same answer. So,
Can you do the other point?
yes.
I put that one.
And you want to use this right here?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do the other one. So the other point was what?
Yeah. 4 -5.
Okay. So let's do 4, -5. So -5 equals -2 times 4 plus b. So -5 equals -8 plus b. When I add this 8, 3 equals b. Okay? All right, write the equation of this line. After this, you're done.
Wait, hold on.
Look at that.
I have no idea.
Huh?
I have
Mr. Apple, Jack needs your help.
Okay.
I always do
You have 3 steps. First one is you have to find slope first. Okay. So we find the slope
Sir.
between these 2 points.
Now, if it's the negative before, does it be still?
How do we do that?
Negative.
Oh my God. Slope is
That's easy for you to
change
say,
in
isn't it?
y over
So
change.
the -4 comes first.
Is that right?
Yes, be -4 minus 5.
It's gonna be that line minus times
Oh.
y over
Yeah.
minus 4 minus 5. Gonna be,
Oh,
yes. So what's that? Minus 4 minus 5 is -9. So if it's the same sign, like you add but keep the negative.
Oh.
And then 5. So that's our slope. Okay? Now we have to do what? We pick a point. So which point do you want to find the equation we want? This point. This is a point. This is a point. I would do this one because it's 0. So now we plug these numbers in to this equation. Because we have what? -9 over 5, right? What's our x if we're using second point?
Which one?
No, 0.
This area? This one?
Because we don't know. We're looking for that, right? What's our y? 5. So what's this times this?
Or
What's
0.
0, okay? So that will cross out. V equals 5, okay? And then we rewrite it. So what do we know? What's our slope? X plus 5.
Hang on.
What is like confusing?
You have to put an X there.
So it's
That's what we are.
okay.
Find the slope. Subtract the y values.
0.
Alright, so we have -4 and 5 over 5 and 0. This gives me a slope of -9 over 5. So again, we know that we're going to have -5, 9 over 5x. We need a y-intercept. So let's pick again 0, 5, because it's a 0, and 0 is always a nice number to work with. And so we have 5 equals -9 over 5 times 0 plus b. Anything times 0 is 0. 0 plus b is b, so b equals 5 plus 5.
Better?
Now again, in your homework, I don't want you to do the first 6 problems with point slope. Those 6 problems, I want you to do slope intercept, because when you come back and you take a quiz, I'm going to ask you for you to plug them into y equals mx plus b. I want you to know how to do both. So for the first 6, do slope intercept, and for the last 4, I don't care which one you do. You can find the slope first and then use point slope or slope intercept, I don't care. But for the first 6, use y equals mx plus b.